G9ija reality news in review. Um, Today we're starting the first. This is the first episode of our reality news review that we're having, um, and with me it's Mr. Godwin, Mr. Godwin. That's Israel Godwin, and Mr. Ayobami, isn't it?
Ayobami.
Boboye. Okay.
Boboye, yes.
And my name is Tunde MD. So I'm the anchor of the shows. Basically, we just want to talk about some of the things that have been happening here. So these gentlemen here are going to be helping me. Israel and Ayo are going to be helping me. So let's actually kick off. Right. So we want to talk about the local news. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about the train and BRT crash in Lagos. What exactly happened yesterday?
Like that was a total tragedy.
Okay.
Because I was baffled, left to me like, how did it happen? A train coming from afar.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody will tell me that you will have no sense of seeing to see that kind of train. A train is obviously one of the biggest means of transport we have. So it is big and long enough for you to see from afar that this train is coming, and we all know when train comes, it makes a lot of noise.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what the motive of the driver driving the BRT was.
Look, one thing I can actually tell you is this. What I found out is quite simply that the issue we have in Lagos, I don't know whether should I say Nigeria as a whole. I think Lagos really, there's no patience at all.
Yeah,
There's no patience at all.
Impatient.
So before I actually even start saying anything, Ayo was actually there. You actually went. You were.
Yes.
It wasn't. I mean, you got there quite late after they've cleared everything. But you went there and actually spoke to people there.
Yeah,
So
you spoke to
what really took place?
Well, what happened there was I spoke to one or two people there, and they said the BRT were just trying to maneuver instead of exercising little patience.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a stone there because we had picture. I took picture of everything that happened there. There are even wigs. There are wigs and a lot of things there. There are shoes, people going to work and all that. And what I just see there is impatient, and they just only claim that they are smarter, and you can never be smarter. At the end of the day, you end up losing people. Well, two people wounded, and let's say two people died rather. Two people died, and the rest
Was that the confirmation?
were wounded.
Wait, was that the confirmation?
Yes, that was the confirmation.
See, because what I got is different.
Okay.
I heard in the news like it was like 8 people died
Okay.
and few were left injured, but they never gave the number that were injured, and the BRT driver was apprehended when he was trying to escape.
Yeah, he wounded in his.
I heard he got a scratch on his arm.
Yes.
But they say he was trying to escape.
So
He
the
was
guy
trying
didn't.
to escape, but they heard him.
So the guy didn't die.
No.
He didn't die.
You know, I think I understood one thing that when the driver, that before it happened,
Yes.
that there was a LASMA official.
Yeah.
Okay. The LASMA official actually did ask him that they actually told him that you should wait because there was a car in front of him, but because he was like in a hurry to.
That's right. Lagos thing. I mean, just trying to be smarter, and it's not possible. We have to exercise patience. Okay, now you've lost lives, and you're not even dead.
Or no just cause. No,
Are we sure exactly how many people lost their lives in this
like
thing?
one thing that I'm certain
Well,
for sure.
only 2 people lost their lives, according to
What you heard.
the news I got. You know, when something happens, this one will tell you. This one will tell you this. This one will tell you that. But what I got there, when I got it, because I went there, I don't like them say all those kind of things. So the information I got from people and what I've seen there, only 2 people died, and the rest were wounded, and the driver was trying to escape and wounded on his.
If it was one person that lost the life, it is the life of somebody that belongs to somebody.
What do you think?
Yes.
Okay, let me put it this way. For me, I think one of the things we can take away from this tragedy, because it's a real tragedy, and I know that the governor of Lagos State, Governor Sanwo-Olu, basically has declared
3
he said
days.
3 days of mourning, you know, for this unfortunate accident that's happened. Now, for me, but I think the government needs to bear some blame, not entirely. Actually, needs to bear some blame in the sense that this particular railway crossing does not have any safety
Precautions.
no, well, does not actually have any safety rail guards.
Yeah.
Because
Sure.
normally in most countries, okay, you would always have like railway barriers,
Sure.
you know,
Yes.
and you know, just like in the if you're at the cross junction, you know, there will be traffic light, it should be red,
Yeah.
so
there should
people
be
can see.
cautions.
But if I believe if there was a the actual barrier there, at least they will actually take some. Say the train is approaching within. Say there will be the train coming through like in 5 minutes.
Yes, in
The
5
the
minutes.
barrier will be down already.
Yes, yes.
The barrier will be down. So the government needs to actually take on board that they
Sure.
need to build a barrier in that place.
We used to have an alarm when the train is coming. You hearing boom.
That's
No,
the
no, I think no, but yeah, but,
I
but
think that doesn't happen anymore because the train when the train was come there is also like that.
But
We
hang
were
on,
there.
but you were not sure if that whether the train. But remember that the train is coming from afar.
Yes.
Now, the truth of the matter is that there was just no safety features in that place.
No safety.
Now, then we have this thing. So, it's a combination of you know, different factors.
Sure.
Okay. For one, there is no barrier. Then we now have people who have a mindset of not being patient. Look, if you drive in Lagos, all you have to do, I believe that some of the, shall I say, the older that we have, predominantly there are places that you'll be in traffic for 3 hours. Then supposedly where there seems to be the source of, you know, the hold up, all you found out that is that just people were, you know, not being patient enough, giving each other the right of way to go through.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, it might be a place where you actually have bottleneck, but we should have this thing whereby we are actually able to, like, okay, let this person, you know, after you know, one after the other. That doesn't
Yes.
happen.
Yes.
You know, I mean, you have people who, I don't know, you know, whether it's because of the pressure, whether it's because of the crash.
Well, I think
you know,
this,
but this is something that we have had for ages.
Sure.
Yeah.
So,
Sure.
I mean, the two things I can identify is the fact that, one, we don't have any safety feature or barriers
Yes,
in place.
yes.
Two, we have
No caution.
we have people who are not drivers who are not patient.
Yeah.
You know, in fact, you ask them to be patient, it's seen as a sign of weakness.
Oh.
They're like, oh my pay
Overtaking is allowed.
you know.
yeah, something like that.
All right, okay. So I mean, it's our condolences, you know, to
Government
those
needs to
people
do
that
something
actually,
about
yeah,
this because,
you know, because one of the
getting
women that
into
died,
us.
I had that was really terrible. That
Like
the
that
train
one-
hit a heavy boulder, and that heavy boulder flew, and that the woman was trying to jump from the bus. And in fact, because the picture, there's no way that we could just show that, you know, and the picture actually showed that the woman's leg sticking out of the bus. Have you seen a concrete, massive,
Oh my
huge?
God.
That thing will probably be weighing like maybe
I
about
don't even think
about
they-
1 ton.
Whoa. Yeah.
You know. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
so let's move swiftly on. So let's look at the next item we've got here. Is it said a woman has been sentenced to 12 years for stealing 5 children.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait. Who wrote this one?
Me.
Yeah, you're the one. Okay. So where's the woman from?
She's in Anambra State.
Okay. All right. Okay. In the
So,
southeast.
Yeah, her name is Victoria.
Yep.
Victoria
William or something.
Anock
Yep.
in Wirim. She was sentenced for
Mm.
stealing 5 children between the age
Okay.
of 3 to 9. Like, the most funniest thing and issues about it was that she was caught before. Last year, November.
Okay.
She was apprehended because she had an accomplice of an Oluchi Afamefula. But she was granted bail. She now jumped the bail again and she went to Ebonyi State
Okay.
and did the same act. And they brought her to the same presiding judge that did her case before. And the judge was like, you again.
Like seriously?
And she
No.
was sentenced to, and the thing is, they said,
Has she been sentenced at all?
no, before they were like, when they caught her on the first trial, she was granted on bail.
Okay.
So everybody was like, everything is fine. Then all of a sudden, the police force caught her in Ebonyi State
Right. Okay.
with another set of children again, and they now brought her to the presiding judge, and the presiding judge was like, it was not quite long because we did your case in November, and you are back again this month. Like, so.
Are you sure that? Are you sure that woman is mentally,
Like,
I think she's used to the business,
Eh?
and the government. I think our government is not strict enough, and
No.
that's where insecurity comes in.
No. Hang on.
I would say
When you say government is not
Not
strict
strict.
enough,
Yes.
are you sure?
I think if she have gone through some torture or something that will make her feel like
Torture.
have that conscience and now like
So-
this thing is going
So
to happen.
wait, no.
If
You,
I
you,
do
you
this-
just said something about you said torture. In Nigeria, I thought we had the constitution.
we have a constitution,
we have a
but
constitution that
they
has.
are not constituting anything, sir.
See,
They are not.
You can't say that. No, you can't say that. Look, look. We have a system.
Well,
We have a system in place.
Sure.
yes,
The system might not work the way exactly it's supposed to
we are
work.
not getting
But
what
to
we
say-
expected.
But to say that not being strict enough or torture, that is against every. In fact, that is against every human right law globally. So that is not something. So I wouldn't say that. So I mean, so what's the latest on her really? I mean, has she been taken? She's been taken to court. Right?
Yeah, she's taken to court and
Well,
she's
she's
been,
sentenced.
and she has been found guilty and she has been sentenced
Yes.
to 12 years imprisonment.
12 years. But
A 42
honestly,
years old woman.
okay, when she
Doing
stole
that,
these children,
that's
was
horrible.
there anything she was doing with the children?
Like, according to what the report I got, like, it's like she was stealing them, maybe
Mhm.
planning to sell them or something for something.
Planning to sell them.
Yeah, maybe to who knows.
So she's not really done anything. It's not like maybe she was selling the children to ritualists or
No.
she
No,
was
no,
just
this is
selling them to people who
they
are
said-
childless, because cases like this have happened before.
And they said the funniest thing was that she has not been lucky. Like when they caught her the first time, it was the police that were doing stop and search,
Okay.
and the very when they stopped her and they said, and they saw what
That she had children with
she
her
had
then.
children, and the children cannot attest that this is our mom. We don't know her. She just took us. So they took her to judgment to the court for judgment, and hopefully, fortunately for her, at the first trial, she was granted bail.
All right. Okay. So the key thing I just want to find out here is that obviously this is something that's been happening before, that she's done it,
Yeah,
and she was prosecuted then,
yeah,
and she was actually jailed or something.
yeah.
Roundabout.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So now, years later again, she's back in her old tricks.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Okay, I get you. So God will help us. Okay, well, the next on the agenda that I've got here is for friends traveling from US to Mexico. I read about this news. I actually read about this. You know, about the friends that went from America
Yeah,
to
from Texas
Mexico
precisely
to
Mexico.
to carry out something about surgery. Okay.
Cosmetic surgery.
Right.
The thing is, 4 friends in the presence of Latavia McG,
Mm.
her cousin Saeed Woodward, her friend Zindel Brown, and
Okay.
James Williams
Okay.
all went with her because she was ready to go and do a cosmetic surgery. And on their way to Mexico,
Right.
they were stopped at a
Or was it that I heard they were not stopped? They were not stopped. They actually came across
no,
there was a firing between some Mexican drug gangs.
No, the thing is like they got to a spot where they call Matoporos. It is like an area there.
Okay, right.
So they say that place has been plagued with fighting gangs, like fights.
Okay,
like
between different gangs.
UN cartels and gun
Okay.
drugs cartels.
Wow.
So when they got to that spot, they were before they, because according to what I heard, before they could understand what was going on, they were shots coming at them. Gunmen were shooting at them, and
How many of them survived?
only one.
Because from the earlier report I read said about 2 of them, 2 were wounded, 2
I
found
watched the
dead.
video.
Okay, you saw the
I
video.
saw the video.
Wow.
The gunmen threw the lady on a flatbed pickup truck, a white pickup truck.
Sure.
They threw her there, and she was sitting.
Wow.
They now threw a man inside behind. The man was not moving at all.
Okay,
And they now tied the remaining 2 guys, because there were 3 guys and 1 lady. They now tied those 2 were like, to me, they were lifeless because they were not moving. So they tied them at the back of the truck and dragged them where they were driving on the street.
Oh.
So their blood was just on the street of the road, and they drove with them that way.
That's
and
crazy.
their president, the most funniest thing was, their president could not say something. The president of Mexico and the president of Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador.
Okay, that's the president of Mexico. Right.
Said the 4 Americans came to Mexico to buy medicine.
To buy medicine, or because my understanding is that it was only one person that was going for surgery.
Yes, that was Latin.
And that one person that was going for surgery, the others were just our friends.
Yeah.
Who were just going to show our support.
Yeah. That was just.
Did she die? Did she die at all?
No, with the video I saw, she was taken away, but she didn't die.
So she was the only one that survived.
Yeah.
Wow. That is.
And the funniest thing that as I was reading down the comment, like the mom too was made a statement to a press that she even warned the lady earlier not to go because she had a bad feeling about the whole thing.
Yeah, and I heard that. Yes, I heard that. Yeah. That she told mom that don't worry,
I'll
mom.
be fine. I'll be okay. She said the
Wow.
woman said she called the daughter called her, and the daughter told her that I am 15 minutes close to where I'm going, like 15 minutes away from the place I'm going to. So I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm close. I'm already in Mexico.
Mm.
Then she said surprisingly after that 15 minutes, all the calls she was calling her daughter was going to a voicemail.
Mm.
So before you know it, the video was uploaded and the family were just grieved. Like
Wow.
one of the friends, sister, said because truly it's a nightmare. She said it was like a dream because she was seeing her own brother dragged from the back of a truck on the road.
Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. Okay. Moving swiftly on. Women in Berlin will be allowed to go topless in public swimming pool, in public swimming pools after equality row.
Yeah.
Whoa. So
that is one of the
that it's like something out of Chicago.
Yeah. Like,
Also, well, somewhere in
Berlin. It's Berlin.
Yeah. I'm finding.
In Berlin, in Germany, like it is.
So what is that about?
Like it was like a lady that was in the public swimming pool, but they didn't give us the precise swimming pool she was in. But it was possibly a public swimming pool. She said men were.
But it was in Berlin anyway.
Yeah,
so.
it was in Berlin. So she said she went to the ombudsman of Berlin Justice of Diversity and Indiscrimination. Like she was like there was discrimination where she went that she wanted to go topless because the fellow men were going topless, and there should be equality. That what men were doing, women should do. You know, and truly, the most funny thing that they agree, like they agree with what she was saying. Like, yeah, sure, you have the right.
No, look, in the West, basically, there is equality, men and women.
Sure.
Now we might not always agree, not because being a male chauvinist or something like that, but it's about the practicality. There are men and there are women, and a man, look, if you look at the row at the moment about transgenders, where a man is in trans, and now because the law, say for instance in America, which is what is happening in the swimming arena, okay, now there was this guy when he was a man, competing with other men. The guy was forced from behind. The guy was forced. So the guy now decided, like, oh, guess what? He's a woman, and that's it. So he now started translating to being a woman, and started competing in women's in the women's swimming category.
Yeah.
Of course, she was first, and they were celebrating. Oh, first women, hello. I will always say this. I mean, well, this is not the talk show for it. I mean, this is about the news, but. This is what we're actually trying to say is that where things are not really that balanced. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So without losing focus of where we're actually going to. So it has often been said that what a man can do, that the woman can do better. Well, it's not natural. I'm not saying women can't do that. Yes, they can, but it's not natural.
It's not natural.
So I think it's just best to leave it as that,
Yeah,
because the practical reason a man is going topless is because we don't have anything at the top there that looks like something that they can kiss down there. You understand that?
Yeah, I got you,
so
like,
except that you have to go to the gym. So like me, now I'm trying to go to the gym. So I don't get that.
If they say
No,
what,
look. Sorry, go ahead, please.
if they say what a man can do, a woman can do better. What about giving you like thick weights to carry? A woman can do that. Better give them. They can't. They can never do that.
But the point here is this, right? The point
just
here,
an example.
the point here is about the woman. The women basically are saying, if men can wear shorts and just go with their barrel chest, oh come on! From time immemorial now, we know exactly. There is nothing. Women we admire, men with those that have hairy chests,
yes,
or that have bare chests. So take your pick. There is nothing that will say that will stimulate, unwanted attention. But on the other hand, come on, a woman, carrying that is why it's honestly my view is that it's not meant to be flaunted out there. Sure. Yes, we celebrate women that fine, God has blessed you with all the right sizes and all.
Yes.
Fine, good for you. But to now come out as a man and now be
there will be a lot of distraction.
and now be flapping things around.
Not a problem.
I will feel, in fact, the what do you call those guys? The swimming pool, the lifeguards. You just see that the number of guys there who go will increase. You'll be wondering what's going on.
Definitely.
It's just come on. It's not just.
Definitely.
We've had people already that say that they have their rights to walk around naked without wearing anything.
Yeah.
True. And the truth of the matter is that, look, when we start doing that, so somebody else who can come up and say, well, it's my right to go and rob a bank. After all, people can walk naked and there's no problem. So if that maybe they would now agree and say that, but if I get caught, fine, I will serve time. But if I get it free, I will serve time.
That's a valid point.
So even though it's a bit far-fetched, but come on. Where do we draw the line? Yeah. We're going to be having, in our relationship talk show, we're going to be bringing up these things. I think that will be there will be inviting some, some women, to actually come over so that they will have the men there so that we can sort of, brainstorm, talk about this. Let's trust this out because I just think, this can. We might say, oh, he's far away over there. It's already happening here.
Yeah,
I've seen people who are protesting about things. Naturally, I would say in Africa, we do not.
We dare not say.
We dare not say it. But then people are coming out now and are saying it openly and are challenging, the culture, the existing culture, and say that it's 23rd century, like because it's 23rd century, I mean, 24th century.
Yeah.
Are we growing leg on our head now? Is that evolution has now changed now? So a man is still a man. And a woman is still a woman. Okay, all right. So I think let's look at the last segment now. So entertainment now. Let me start. It says, "This is not love." Ghanaian actress Lydia Foson responds after a womb watcher reached out to her and asked her to give the world a child.
Yeah.
Please, where do you get this kind of news from?
No, I know. See. The thing is, how funny it is, Lydia Foson is a Ghanaian actress, and according to what, she's 38 years old, and she's one of the kind of top actress in Africa that you can say. But it's a fan though. But she called the fan a womb watcher because the fan is like, how are you watching if I'm giving birth or not? So what I got on her page, she tweeted that and she shared the tweet with she and the fan. The fan said that I love you, I love what you do, I love your work, but please, can you give us a child so that somebody that will take on your legacy and somebody that will take on your name? And she's like, hey, you cannot get a child out of order from Amazon. And there's no guarantee that a child will take on your legacy. Like, this is not love, and people should stop watching her life and let her live her life. And I was like, oh.
I mean, look, I think maybe the person that said this is just a cloud chaser. Maybe they just wanted to say something controversial. Because I think every normal person So that, I mean, well, until we define what is normal, because these days I'm not even sure what is normal anymore.
Again.
Because some people, I think that person that said it, they were not taking their medication.
Yes, because
If they were taking their medication, they wouldn't be thinking along that. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
So it just doesn't make sense.
Sure.
You know, it doesn't make sense.
We just
Why would you
sit
look
in-
at somebody that is pregnant, and you are now asking? I said, please give the world. Nah, okay, right. Okay, well, the last but not least, Portable reacts to the assault on him and the big sister, you know. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀?
well,
Our own Portable. Please leave Portable alone.
Omalalo means Azuze, like
So,
something like that. You
Zoom
understand?
me up. Okay, so what happened?
Well, what happened was, I think his sister was attacked, and he tried to rescue his sister.
And he said it was with his friends, that these people that attacked him were his friends.
Yeah, he said the people that attacked him were his old friends. According to him, that they
that's
were
what he
people
said,
that he
that's
has
what he
helped,
said.
people that he has helped before,
Right, okay.
and they now paid him back in a very bad way.
But
And
did
he
he
heads
say
to court.
exactly?
The
Wait,
matter
hang
is
on.
in court.
Was there anything? Was there? You know what, Israel? You tell me, what brought about this issue in the first place?
So the thing is, because according to what Portable said, he said, if you are making it in life, run away for some people.
Okay.
That's what he said. And in his video, according to him, with what he said he was showing the cameraman like, see, they shook me both to yell.
Yeah, so I
They
saw
shook
the
me both to
video.
yell. He said this guy that shook me both to yell. When he pregnant the lady, I took care of the beast for the lady and everything. But I don't know what he carried me for mine. He shook me for here. See my head, you.
Yeah, there was a huge plaster on his head.
He
Yes,
said,
he has a
he said, see my hand. That the guy that even stabbed him on his hand. He
Hmm.
bought a motorcycle for the guy to be doing business that he has not collected shishi, according to him, from the guy. But the thing is, the main thing, he said, like, I don't know what the sister did, because nobody knew what happened with him.
And I've actually searched the
Like,
internet.
there's
I've not
nothing.
seen anything.
Like, nobody knew what transpired between the sister and the old friends. The thing just, but he said that they were attacking his sister. It's like, you are attacking my sister, you are attacking me now. So I have to revenge. I have to come for my sister. I have to come and help. So and in that, unfortunately for him, he was injured. And though we thank God he's alive, because who knows. But the thing is, the sister is in the hospital. She's hospitalized.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why he came out and he was showing people that because he just got a new SUV.
Okay.
New SUV.
Right.
And he
Okay.
said,
A wide
because he is making it and people are now angry because of the success.
Wow.
So that's it.
Well,
The king of Zazu.
yeah, it's really sad state of affair. There just seems to be crazy things happening down there. So, then I think just to round up, the cash crunch. You know, we're having serious issues about the cash crunch.
Oh.
You know, we thought after the presidential election things will ease off. That has not been the case. So we're coming back on Monday. You know, so we're coming back on Monday,
Sure.
where we'll actually have some other people with us as well. So I'm sure. I mean, you guys are actually welcome. You know, I believe that we would be able to sort of trash out exactly what is happening,
really
because the impact is terrible. I've heard several people telling me they've not eaten. No, they are not homeless people. They're not people from the streets.
Actually-
These are people who are working, who are coming from work, but there is no cash. They are, in case the government does not know, people are selling cash.
For cash.
Watch my lips. People are selling cash. 5,000 naira for 1,500. Hello, in which part of the world has anybody ever seen that?
Some place.
Well,
My
yeah.
2,000.
For 5,000 naira.
You even beg.
Oh,
You
okay.
even beg.
All right.
Right now,
Well,
200 naira, 1,000 naira is 200 naira.
300 naira.
okay, so
Oh,
let's
can you
let's
see
save all
it's
that
getting
ammunition
worse
till Monday.
Yeah.
So on
Okay.
Monday we're going to be coming around and we're going to be talking about this. You know, the impact is honestly is devastating.
Sure.
It's having some. You know, people are beginning to wonder whether is there something, is there a deal agenda? Because I don't understand.
Well,
Is there a anyway? Well,
let's keep it till Monday.
we'll leave it till Monday.
Let's
So,
leave it till Monday.
I just want to thank Israel and Ayo. So, and from me today, G9ija TV, and see you again on Monday for our G9ija
Stay
TV
tuned.
reality.
Make sure you
Reality.
subscribe.
You know, we keep it real.
Like, No,
Yeah.
no faking. No faking. We
No
ain't
faking.
faking anything.
Make sure you
This is
subscribe
real.
to our
Be you.
channels on YouTube, G9ija.
I think we're going to actually allow people
Stay
to be.
tuned.
We will be
Follow.
giving them. We will be giving people the opportunity to dial in on
That-
Monday,
yeah, you have to-
so that
to dial
we
in.
make it an
Yeah,
interactive
yeah.
session.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah,
I
yeah.
think that would be better to
information.
know their feelings
Oh,
and how they
Yeah,
feel.
exactly. So we want contribution because people have
Yes,
got.
we really need to know how
Oh,
they
okay.
feel.
All right then. Thank you very much.
Nigerians are not
And
smiling.
once again, we're out of here. Thank you and good night.
Yeah, peace.
Don't switch it.
Yeah, I want water. I'm
I'm
thirsty.
tired, me, self.